Most boys are extremely scared to show a girl that they like her. In this info, we will explain why. You will also learn why this fear is no longer needed. And you will get 3 good tips on how to deal with this rejection. Check it out. Hey all TeenVoices out there! Showing romantic attraction towards someone is a big thing for most boys and girls. The fear of being rejected by a person we have strong feelings for can be paralyzing and lead to no action at all. Yes, both girls and boys experience fear of romantic rejection. But in this info, we will focus on boys. The reason is that boys normally face this kind of rejection more than girls do. When it comes to love and dating, boys are expected to be more daring and take more risks, and girls like to see if boys are confident enough to ask them out. Of course, girls can ask boys out too, and many girls do, but it's more common and expected that boys take action here and risk rejection. Boys' fear of rejection is deeply rooted into evolution. It's important to understand that people living today are not that much different from people that lived thousands of years ago. Behaviors and fears are very much the same. Going back in time, people used to live in smaller communities, and the possibility to move from one place to another were very limited. Most people socialized within a very small group. In this group, there were some young men and women that had reached the right age for reproduction. Yes, that means falling in love and having babies, because it is really about babies. By having babies, our genes will be passed on to another person, and in this way, parts of us live on, maybe forever. So there is a lot at stake here. In these smaller groups, the number of healthy girls and boys of the same age were not that high. For a boy, this meant that there were only a few girls that he could start a family with, and therefore each of them were of great importance. If he didn't manage to get one of the girls, his genes would not be passed on. Of course, he wouldn't think in this way, but it is part of his underlying evolutionary hard coding for survival. In this situation, a boy would be scared of rejection for several reasons. Firstly, because each girl is important since there are so few. Secondly, because girls tend to judge boys depending on how other girls have reacted to them. If one girl rejects him, other girls probably will too. And thirdly, the competition for these few girls is huge. Not only are the same age boys after them. No, men of all ages would be interested. Going after a girl might even be physically dangerous if another boy has set his eyes on the same girl. Yes, boys' fear of rejection was indeed real. Is anything different today? Well, boys feel this fear just as much today as they did thousands of years ago. They feel that their very survival is at stake here. But do they really need to be so scared? No, the world we live in today is very different. Many of us live in large cities. We communicate daily with people all over the world, and we can easily travel to the other side of the world. So if a boy gets rejected by a girl today, there are many other opportunities. He should simply just go for the next girl he likes until he finds a girl that likes him. Yes, that's the simple truth. But that assumes that he can shake off the fear of rejection and try again after a failed attempt. That's not easy. Let's look at a modern day situation now. A boy sees a hot girl for the first time. She is with friends, and he is with friends. He gets immediately interested in her when he sees her. That's how attraction works for boys. So when he thinks about walking over, he is very nervous because he's already attracted and feels that he has a lot to lose. The girl would normally not be nervous at this time. So what are the fears that the boy is faced with in this situation? Number 1. Rejection by the girl. Being rejected by the girl he is attracted to hurts. He will feel that he has lost a huge opportunity and will be scared that maybe he will never get anyone at all. Number 2. Being marked by her girlfriends. When a girl wants a boy, this gets other girls' attention. He will be seen as attractive only for that reason. And when a girl rejects a boy, this also gets other girls' attention. They will probably reject him too. Number 3. Being ridiculed by his friends. If the boy approaches the girl and gets rejected, his friends will probably laugh about it and tease him for it. maybe for a long time. This is not what he wants. In this situation, the boy will probably not go up to the girl. He wants to do it, but deep down he feels that there is simply too much at stake here, and his mind will support him by quickly finding reasons for why it isn't the right time. To all the boys, here are some tips on how to deal with your fear of rejection. Tip number 1, about the girl. Getting a no is much better than to continue thinking about that girl you saw once. A no frees up your mind to look for other girls. If she says no, just smile and say back, "Thanks for letting me know," and walk away. Tip number 2, about the girl's friends. Remember that there are so many attractive girls out there. If one says no, it really doesn't matter. You have thousands of girls around you, and most of them don't even know each other. Tip number 3, about the boy's friends. Remember that most of your male friends want to get girls, but most of them wouldn't dare to walk up to a girl. If you do it and get rejected, you have still shown strength that they didn't show. They may not say it and they may tease you, but inside they wish they had your courage. Fear of rejection can keep us away from lots of good things in life. If you are a boy, think of all the times when you saw that special girl and didn't go up to her. You may have lost the opportunity to get to know the girl that could have been the love of your life. Don't do that anymore. Instead, study all the TeenVoice infos about attraction. Learn from them. Face your fear and go up to that girl. That's all for now. Be good to each other out there.